Everyone wants to be rich, but very few are ready for the truth behind it. Not the glamorous side you see online, but the reality that tests your patience, your discipline, and your identity. This is not about quick money or easy wins. This is about what it really takes to build wealth and why most people quit before they ever get close. Today, we will talk about the painful truth about becoming rich. 1. Wealth demands extreme patience. Becoming rich is not a fast process. It is a slow, often frustrating accumulation of effort, discipline, and time. Most people are conditioned to expect quick results, but wealth rarely works that way. In the beginning, your efforts may seem pointless. You may work for months or even years without seeing significant financial progress. This phase is where most people give up because there is no visible reward. The painful truth is that wealth compounds quietly. Just like interest in a bank account, progress starts small and then accelerates, but only if you stay consistent long enough. Patience is not just a virtue here, it is a requirement. Without it, you will abandon the process before it begins to pay off. 2. You will sacrifice comfort. The journey to wealth forces you to give up many things that feel good in the moment. While others are relaxing, watching entertainment, or spending freely, you may need to work longer hours, invest your money wisely, and delay gratification. This can feel unfair, especially when you compare your life to those who seem to enjoy the present more. However, comfort is often the enemy of progress. Growth demands discomfort mentally, physically, and emotionally. You may experience stress, fatigue, and even burnout at times. The difficult reality is that you cannot have both immediate comfort and long-term wealth at the same level. One must be sacrificed for the other. 3. Failure is not optional. Failure is not something you might encounter. It is something you will encounter repeatedly. Every mistake you make teaches you something valuable, but that does not make the experience any less painful. You may invest in the wrong opportunity, trust the wrong people, or make decisions that cost you money. These failures can shake your confidence and make you question your path. However, avoiding failure is impossible if you are trying to achieve something significant. The real danger is not failure itself, but your reaction to it. If you stop after failing, you lose. If you learn and continue, failure becomes part of your success story. 4. Loneliness is part of the process. As your goals become bigger, your circle often becomes smaller. Not everyone around you will understand your ambitions or support your decisions. Some may even discourage you intentionally or unintentionally. You may find yourself spending more time alone, focused on your work and growth. This isolation can feel heavy because humans naturally seek connection and validation. The painful truth is that the path to wealth is often walked alone, especially in the early stages. You must become comfortable with your own company and trust your vision even when others cannot see it. 5. Discipline beats motivation. Motivation feels powerful, but it is unreliable. It comes and goes depending on your mood, environment, and circumstances. A discipline, on the other hand, is consistent. It allows you to keep going even when you feel tired, bored, or discouraged. There will be many days when you do not feel like working, learning, or making smart financial decisions. On those days, motivation will fail you. Discipline is what ensures you stay on track. The painful truth is that success is built on routine, repetition, and doing what is necessary, not what is exciting. This can feel monotonous, but it is effective. 6. You must take calculated risks. Playing it safe will rarely make you rich. Wealth requires stepping into uncertainty and making decisions without guaranteed outcomes. This can be uncomfortable and even frightening. You may fear losing money, failing publicly, or making the wrong choice. However, avoiding risk often leads to missed opportunities. The key is not to take reckless risks, but to take calculated ones. Decisions based on research, logic, and understanding. Even then, there are no guarantees. The painful part is accepting that uncertainty is part of the process and learning to act despite it. 7. Your identity will change as you grow financially and mentally. You will begin to change as a person. Your habits, priorities, and mindset will evolve. This transformation can feel uncomfortable because it may create a gap between who you used to be and who you are becoming. You may lose interest in things that once mattered to you or feel disconnected from people who have not grown in the same direction. Change is necessary for growth, but it is not always easy to accept. The painful truth is that becoming rich often requires you to let go of your old identity. Growth often demands sacrifice, even when it comes to parts of yourself you once valued. Embracing change is the only way to step into a higher version of yourself. The sooner you accept this shift, the easier it becomes to move forward with clarity and confidence. 8. People will judge you. No matter what you do, people will have opinions about your journey. Some will doubt your abilities, while others may criticize your choices. As you start to succeed, criticism may turn into jealousy or resentment. People may assume your success was easy or undeserved, ignoring the effort behind it. This judgment can be discouraging, especially when it comes from people you know. The painful truth is that you cannot control how others perceive you. What you can control is your focus and your response. Learning to ignore negativity is essential for long-term success. Not everyone will understand your vision, and that's okay. The more you grow, the more you will outgrow certain people and their opinions. Stay focused on your path, because success often requires moving forward without validation. 9. Money amplifies who you are. Money does not fix your problems, it magnifies them. If you lack discipline, more money will lead to bigger mistakes. If you lack financial knowledge, wealth can disappear as quickly as it comes. On the other hand, if you are responsible and focused, money can expand your opportunities and impact. The painful truth is that becoming rich requires internal growth. You must develop the skills, mindset, and character needed to handle wealth. Without this foundation, financial success is difficult to maintain. Money simply reveals your true habits and mindset on a larger scale. That's why personal development is just as important as financial growth. If you become a better person, money becomes a powerful tool instead of a problem. 10. There is no final arrival. One of the most surprising truths about becoming rich is that there is no clear endpoint. Many people believe that once they reach a certain financial level, they will feel completely satisfied and fulfilled. In reality, new challenges and goals continue to appear. Wealth can solve many problems, but it also introduces new responsibilities and pressures. The journey does not end. It evolves. The painful truth is that happiness and fulfillment do not come solely from money. They come from purpose, growth, and how you choose to use your success. A true wealth is not just measured by how much you have, but by how aligned your life feels with your values. If you rely only on money for happiness, you may always feel like something is missing. The real victory is building a life where success and meaning grow together, not separately.